I've been asked probably a dozen times what's going on with the boat for this year. What's going on is this is what's going on right now. London shut down during the COVID thing, and I think they just started to start production again this week. So Mo and I kind of chatted. It just didn't make any sense to rush a boat in, so we've pushed it out to July 1st, and that'll be tentative too. Like we're gonna have to see how things go. Like it doesn't make a lot of sense to bring in a boat if we can't really do too much until later in the year. So the old girl has been in my barn for years, and she fired up the other day perfectly. And this is what I'll be starting the season in. Whether I'm guiding out of it or not is not a big deal. I guided out of it for years, and it's still a great boat. I actually love fishing out of this boat, but yeah, so I'm just loading it up. That's the bonus of being a fishing guide, is you end up with everybody's sunscreen. I never buy sunscreen, but look at this, pretty handy. So yeah, so from the start of the season, this is where we're going to start out of. Most of my trips to start with our guard trips anyway, so that's just fine. I don't mind getting this old bird dirty with gar, but so I had to pick up 2 new batteries. So the other ones have been a little tired, so I just went with some cheapies there just to get me through the start of the season. And who knows how long I'll be running it, but I'm not afraid to run this boat. She's treated me well for a long time, so that's what we're going to be starting with. One of the downsides of being in a new boat every year, but that's not really a downside, is that I had to come up with kind of a system as to where at the end of the season where I would throw all my safety stuff and kind of all the stuff you need to have in a boat as a fishing guide. So I've started with this bin, and this thing, you might wonder why I have this, but if you're on the St. Lawrence River, you need to have one of those. But so start loading all this stuff in. It's all got a home in here, and start loading in some tackle. And wish I had a different steering wheel. This one's getting a little tired, but maybe I'll see what the boys over at Pirate Cove have kicking around. But that one's looking a little tired. Well, wouldn't you know it, the one year that I got to pull this boat out and use it, a little unwanted hitchhiker over the winter. Yeah, Mr. Mouse found some Kleenex in this boat, and made a little home. So that cleanup has ensued, and every time I think I'm done, I open another hatch, and apparently he lived in there too. So yeah, fun. New batteries installed. Piece of cake, that was no big deal. And it's alive. She's pretty well all ready to go. Cleaned her up, vacuumed her up. That mouse was a nice find, but 2 things I'm gonna miss from the other boats. Number 1 is I'm really gonna not enjoy having to use a foot pedal anymore. That'll be though the guard trips, I actually prefer this, but we'll see how it works out the rest of the time, especially when I'm guiding. I don't mind if I'm not guiding, that's fine, but I like to give everybody the front deck, and then I don't have to stand up there and in their way. And the other thing is I'm gonna have to put oil in this. I haven't put oil in an engine because I've been running 4-strokes and Verados for years, but gonna have to buy some oil. This boat, if I got the carpets done on it, would be one hell of a beautiful boat to fish out of. Maybe someday I'll get them cleaned up. So I've done all the prep work for the boat. We're out here on the Ottawa River. First day to go fishing. I'm not allowed to guide yet. I'm playing by the rules. I know some guys probably won't, but I'm going to, doing the right thing. I'm not going to start guiding until they give us a green light. So, who am I stuck going fishing with? This should be fun. Water temp on the Ottawa, 52 degrees. Probably, for this time of year, it's probably about normal. Maybe a little low, but not crazy. What is low is the water level. Last year, this same week, I bet you there was 4 or 5 more feet of water in this river than it is right now. So it's different than it was that last year for sure. But today we're fishing shallow running crankbaits on a little pattern that we found over the years for walleyes and pike on the old reed heads that are basically all over the river. So we're gonna do MLF style today. So we're gonna
competition.
a little competition. We're gonna weigh every fish. I actually have a scale. I know some guys will find that funny, but I do have a scale. Whether it works or not yet, I don't know. But we're gonna go MLF for any fish that is in season. So if we do bump into a gar, that's in season.
Oh, that's right.
That is in season.
Forgot.
But no largies, no muskies. So we're walleyes, cats, pike, crappies. We could get some crappies in here. So the downside is the GoPro is in my truck over there. So we're gonna have to piece this together just on my phone video and hopefully catch them. Good luck, my love. I think you're gonna need it.
Not me.
You're about to take a beating. I've been waiting about 6 months to go fishing. I feel sorry for the first one that bites because he's gonna get his eyes crossed. What are you giggling at there, Giggle Puss?
That I think you lost your touch on the fishing skills. You just lost the first fish of the day.
It's been a long damn winter. Leave me alone.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I got some work to do.
I told you we'd find some of these darlings. 2 pounds, 8-ounce walleye, 2 feet of water on a crankbait. Yee, that's nice.
Good job, RJ.
Better get your act together, girl. This is gonna be over real quick.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, RJ.
I know all about chickens now. Oh, this one is 1 pound, 3 ounces.
Wow. I think I like the first one.
No.
You said 10 ounces.
No, my scale is acting up. That's why I don't like scales. I'm so proud. Proud. What have you got?
Donkey.
Running away with it now with these beautiful giant pike, the Ottawa River. Fabled giant pike. 1 pound, 10 ounce. Birdie is yet to be on the board, but I know where we're fishing. If she catches one fish that I know lives in here, I'm in deep doo-doo. But right now, I'm tromping her pretty good.
Keep trash talking, RJ. Keep
I'm not
trash talking.
I'm just telling you, you're getting your ass handed to you. That's it.
I'm just knocking off the cobwebs.
Knocking off the well, you must have lots.
He's been hit hard.
Well, it took a little while. Whew.
Not skunked.
Not skunked. But what have we got here?
11 ounces.
That's a beauty. Look at him. Oof. You should be so proud of that.
He was running from somebody.
Yeah, someone did. I'm going to catch that. All right, let him go. You're on the board.
You nearly lost him too, boat side.
Yeah, I'm shocked I got him. Birdie tried to knock this one off like my net was a tennis racket. Whew. 214.
Wow. Now what do you got?
I got myself another little Walter. 1.1 pounds.
No, I guess every little bit counts,
Every little bit counts when you're up by 7 pounds.
Remember what I said, RJ.
I know it's one fish. I suggest you catch it soon. Walleye number 3 on the crank. 210. The slaughter continues. Birdie said I'm starting to sound like a birdie. Now you know what it feels like.
Chirp, chirp.
That's a great little fish for the Ottawa. We've got 24 minutes to go in MLF style here. The beatdown is pretty bad. Her spirit's broken, but she's calling for a Hail Mary. Sometimes they're answered. More often than not, they're not. But we're in an area where it could happen. We're back up into 3 feet of water. Are you ready?
My spirit's never broken.
No, your spirit, but your attitude's terrible. Get casting.
So
Hail Mary was not answered.
Hey, that's okay. Like they say, payback's a bitch.
Oh, and a blind squirrel found a nut. Is that the other one?
Yeah, and a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. And now, RJ's buying me dinner.
I think the final tally was somewhere around
Careful.
10 pounds to 10 ounces.
It was 11 ounces.
Okay,
11.
I'll give you 11 ounces. And so we fished from 1 till 5. Wasn't great, but it's nice to be out in the boat, being able to do what we like to do.
It was a great afternoon.
Yeah. So now, chip stand.
Thanks for your company, RJ.
Thank you. Thank you for being
The sport that I am.
the sport that you are, even though you called me names a couple times.
See you on the flip side. Stay safe.